This multiverse has many dimensions, and Vedic texts already know, like they used to call 14 loks, the 7 loks above, 7 loks below, and Earth in the middle. Now, the point is the pan-dimensional reality of this multiverse is now being known to science as well, and mathematics and physics and science are all agreeing that we live in a pan-dimensional world, not a single-dimensional world, where 3D world is the only world and nothing else exists. There's a phenomenon called the crop circle phenomena, and they are called crop circles, but they should be called crop designs. Basically, what happens is that this is a worldwide phenomenon, but it primarily happens in a certain part of England, which is a very ancient land, which was marked by ley lines, which are Earth's magnetic lines, which cross over in an area. It's called the Avebury area. And there is Stonehenge there, and there are white horse markings out there. And what happens is that in the fields out there, when farmers grow wheat, when the wheat grows to a certain height, certain designs form in less than an instant, actually, which is the amount of time it takes for the camera to flash. In less than that time, a design which is 1000 yards by 1000 yards in a field forms. So what happens is that suddenly there's nothing in the field is all normal, and the next moment you look, and then there is this big design, and all these designs are actually perfect designs. They're perfectly made, and none of the wheat stalks are damaged. They are just pulled down as if by some force has come and put a stamp on the field without damaging any crops. None of the crops are actually damaged. They keep on growing, and actually wheat comes out in them in the end. So this phenomena is, no scientist has been able to explain it. So it is one of the most physical phenomena which happens on Earth, which is not explainable by science, and which I have my own theory about. In this phenomena, basically what is happening is that pure relation between what we call the other dimensions and realities are mingling with the 3D world. So basically, from what I see, it is a stamp from the 4D world into the 3D world. And for example, like if you have if people are there, we are in the 3D, and there is a plane where people are in a 2D world. And what happens is, like, if we put a apple into their world from our world, what will happen is, in this world, they will only see where the apple touches their world. They won't see the whole apple. They'll just see some dots. Maybe wherever the apple touches, they'll see some dots appearing from nowhere, because they can't see up. So they'll just see some dot appearing. So that's what's happening with us. We are in 3D. If something comes from 4D and puts a stamp here or something there, then we will just see the imprints of it. So these are the imprints actually of that happening. And since it's a 4D phenomena, scientists have nothing to say about it, because they have no way to prove how these designs happen, and they are so perfect and accurate. There are a lot of people who think that people are making crop circles and stuff like that, and to those people, like, they should see that even if you try to make it on a piece of paper, let alone a field, it's very hard to make a crop design even on a piece of paper by hand. Even just this circle out here in this Om design, this one single circle, if you have to draw by hand, you will not be able to make a proper circle. You will need a compass or something to make that circle proper, and there are no compasses in the fields. So, like, the thing is that even to draw a simple round circle on piece of paper is tough, let alone making a round circle in a field, like, which is making it like 70 yards by 70 yards or 100 yards by 100 yards of a actual clear proper circle in the field. It's just not possible even on paper, so let alone being possible in the field, and there is no, like, high-tech equipment which people have access to out there to use that to make the crop circles. And if they were using that, then everybody will see them as well. With the crop circle phenomena is that with other things, other paranormal things like ghosts and stuff, people can say, oh, I didn't see the ghost, or camera captured but I didn't see it. But this happens in plain view. It happens in public view. It cannot be negated. Nobody can say it's not happening. Pictures are taken. Planes go take footage. It's for everyone to see. There's no way this phenomena can be negated. Even scientists have to take it seriously, because it's actually happening in the physical reality of the 3D world. When it's happening in the physical reality, it's a physical phenomena, and at the same time it's not a physical phenomena. So the thing is that when it's happening in plain sight, no people can actually negate it. So if you're saying that crop circles do not happen or crop designs are not happening, that will be a false. Like, if you're saying that people are making it, then people should try and make it and prove it that we can make it, and without the farmer coming to know in plain sight, So the thing is that and all the things have happened, like, people have rolled their cameras there overnight, and when the design happens, the cameras have been rolling and there has been nobody in the field, and the design has appeared in less than a second when the cameras have been rolling. So there's actual physical proof that these circles do not happen, are not man-made phenomena, which is what the media in England tries to say, or portray. There is a old stone cave. It's called West Kennet Long Barrow in what is now known as Britain, and in 2007 I did a Om chant, real Om chant, which is AEIOUM, not the OM, and I did it in that particular cave, and just within the next 2 days, a few miles from there, just 3-4 miles, there was a whole Om design formed in the crops there, the wheat crop, and it was one of the biggest crop designs to ever have happened, and it was 1,000 yards by 1,000 yards.
Seven, 21, the 21st century, the 21st century.
As you can see that this circle or design was made up of many circles, and each individual circle was quite huge, and the design is absolutely perfect. Like when you look at it from the sky, from the aeroplane view, then on the bird view, you see it is an exact design. There's not a bead stock out of place. So one can clearly say it's not man-made. Humans cannot make this design in even hours. Even if you try to draw it on paper, you will not be able to draw it on paper immediately. It is very hard to even draw on paper, let alone manifest in a field of 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. And in open sight. These fields are in open sight, people can see them. The farmer can see them. So if somebody goes into that field, they'll be seen. They'll be caught. You can't just go in there to make this design, and it's not possible for people to make it, and people have tried to make them, and the circles come out totally haphazard. It's not a proper pure circle even, and this is made up of hundreds of circles, this design. And the thing is that this just with this Om crop circle, the things only started. That was the starting point. After that, I did many such things out there. I did musical plays, and I did chantings, and I covered many topics, and whatever topic I covered, the circles responded to it. So whatever I did within the next day or within the next week, that design would happen. So this has been happening over the last 6 years.
Son of the Savior, Son of
The crop circle phenomena is an actual like live movie. You can call it like a live movie which has been going on for 6-7 years since my interaction has started taking place with them. And it is, if anybody has any curiosity about anything besides this world, any curiosity at all, then they're like, if they don't put attention there, then there's something wrong with them, because it is an actual thing which is happening, which completely clearly shows that other dimensions and realities exist besides ours. First, it proves that very, very comprehensively, and the scientists have no explanation for how they are happening at all. What you see behind me are these designs which have been taken from exact crop circles. So on the left bottom we have the swastika, which happened when I visited the crop circles and I did something in relation to a swastika. It happened in the field there. And there's a third eye up there at the top left, and then we have the swastika there with the 7 chakras, body chakras here in the blue, and the black one is the representation of the third eye as per science. So these 3 are actual crop circle designs which have happened in the fields of England, and these are huge designs. I've been connected to the crop circle phenomena from actually 2004, and in 2011 design happened, and there were 2 designs which together made a face, and people did not know why the face came, but the face actually came on guitar strings, and I was the only person who was playing guitar in crop circles in the whole last 5 years. So they didn't know whose face it was, and finally when I actually merged my face like these people did, and it fitted perfectly, and it was on guitar strings. It was actually like the guitar strings like this, and the dots were made on the guitar strings. So this design happened in 2011, and it was a big news at the time. So people said it was Jesus's face or something like that. So they attributed it to Jesus and stuff, because it's being Christian, that thing, paradigm out there. They would always think Jesus and things like that, because anyone with long hair is Jesus. It was actually a clear markation. Like before, people were having doubts as to whether communication between me and the crop circles is actually happening or not. This actually gave a full final seal on it, which could not be denied. The fact that every time I'm doing something out there, the circles are responding to me, that means that world is responding to this world. So it's like a direct connection. You can see this connection in any form, but it is a very, very strong, clear connection, and it happens every time. So the thing is, it's not like one time, like for last 6-7 years, it's never been once even when I've done something and there has been no response, not even once. So it's a very clear thing, and people who want to look into anything, who are bored with the mundane now in this realm, it's a great opportunity for them to pay attention to something not mundane. And it's an entry into the magic world, what they call in Harry Potter as the magic world. There's this Muggle world where there's no magic, and then there is the magic world where there is magic. So we are going into the magic world actually, and all the things like the heroes, like Jedis and superpowers, and all of those things like wormholes and traveling without moving, all of those concepts are there within that phenomena. This phenomena has been happening now for like since 1975, when it was actually like sort of people took notice of it, and so it has been more than 37 years this phenomena has been happening now. And there were actually snow circles in Himalayas as well, in India, where circles appeared in the snow, when these designs appeared in the snow. So it's not just happening in the fields, it happens in snow too. Why is this phenomena important? And it's most important because it is a very strong connection between this physical world of ours and this immortal world which I'm talking about. It's a direct connection. It's the only phenomena which is happening right now on Earth, which people can see with their own eyes and experience, because these designs happen in the field in front of everybody and people can see them, people can walk in them. It's a tangible phenomena, and it connects that other world which I've been talking about, the immortal, blissful, painless world, to our world. Like, it's the only direct messaging which is happening. And the thing is that it involves every kind of thing which one can think of. All the things which are possible in this realm, which is like sound, light, like music, maths, science, geometry, sacred geometry, like the whole interplay of mantra, tantra, yantra, everything is happening in the crop circle phenomena and my interaction with it. Yantra is like, like these designs, actual designs which were like Sri Yantra and things like that. So crop circles have happened with Sri Yantras, and the Yantras have been there. And mantra in the sense that if I speak something out there in a mantric manner, or any mantra I say out there has an immediate design, reciprocation. So tantra, mantra, yantra, like I'm playing guitar out there and playing music and things like that, and that it automatically, that phenomena is taking that into account as well and responding to that. Every aspect is covered. There's nothing which is not covered in that particular thing. Visual aspect, whether it's like from a painting point of view or actual like artistic point of view, no matter what point of view you look at, is covered in this phenomena. And most important thing is that this phenomena is related to that other world, which is the world of pure principles of the multiverse. So the thing is that this phenomena, if people do not pay attention to this phenomena, then any other thing they pay attention to in this world is of no use. One cannot call them dark magic or white magic. It is just magic. It is not dark magic or white magic. It happens on Earth. It happens in open fields. Crop circles respond to vibrations. If I do certain mantra, or if I say something or play some music, those particular designs happen based upon that. And there is no darkness or whiteness involved in this magic, because it is to do with the actual pan-dimensional reality of our existence. Yeah, one thing one has to be clear about the crop circle or the crop design phenomena is that it has nothing to do with the so-called aliens of the 3D world, which they call the aliens of the 3D matrix, and it has nothing to do with the spirit world as well. The world of spirits, which can be photographed through Killian photography, or people can actually have talks with the spirits, or can hear spirits like Ouija boards and things like that. There is many ways of contacting the spirit world, and there are a lot of people in India even who do various rituals to contact spirits, and those spirits help them actually tell people's futures and all kinds of things. That kind of interaction with the spirit world. The crop circle phenomena has nothing to do with the spirit world, or has nothing to do with the aliens. It has to do with the realm which I'm talking about, the world of pure principles, the immortal world which is beyond the spirit world. This phenomena should have been covered by media all around the world, but for example, Indian media has not covered it at all, and medias around the world have tended to not cover it because it affects the paradigm which they want to keep people in. They want people to be into these mundane issues which have nothing to do with any reality or multiversal reality. So they want to keep them in a small box. So from that box, this crop circle phenomena takes people out of that box. So that's why it's not being covered by media, even though there are many websites and independent researchers covering it, but you will never see it in the mainstream media. Even BBC has covered it only a couple of times. And when these crop circles happen every year in England, every time the crop comes, these designs happen.